I was watching another video by a content creator who was talking about how we seem to be in the zombie apocalypse now, which I totally wholeheartedly agree with, but I'm trying to maintain the light within myself. And maybe we'll do Ho'oponopono over that. But it got me to thinking about the Mandela Effect and how Star Trek. Oh, going back a little bit. And actually, the zombie apocalypse was on Star Trek The Next Generation. And then I had a thought about how there was actually another Star Trek The Next Generation that warned us about switching timelines and Mandela effects. And this was back in 1990. Whoopi Goldberg had access to this because she played Guinan. Um, we knew this in our collective consciousness. If you used to watch Star Trek like I did, we knew that things could change, that realities could be altered. And so I think what is happening, I think there are two things happening. I think that there's a Mandela effect because of Ho'oponopono. When things get cleaned out, you rewrite history, is my understanding. Also, and I was just thinking, who's to say? So I used to grow up thinking that I wasn't loved, and then I saw some tapes last December where I was loved. And it's like, who's to say that that didn't get changed? Those videotapes didn't get changed. I had an email from someone, and I pretty much remember what the email said. I went back and reread the email from this might have been 10 or so years ago, and the words have changed. It's more darker than I expected or remembered. And so, who's to say when we are doing work, shadow work, healing work, ho'oponopono, who's to say that we're not rewriting and changing reality? The other thing that I think is going on, and I had a dream about this, was I think there are people who have certain abilities, we'll just put it like that. Um, so in my dream, there was this person and they were able to see like maybe a week into the future, and so they would shift things. And so yeah, so I think that's what's going on with the Mandela effect. But this, well, and actually it hasn't been around since the 90s because miracles have happened. So since Jesus Christ, and if you take the Bible literally, and some people have a historical record, so some things in the Bible can be taken literally. Um, Prophets, Elijah, so on and so forth. There have been miracles that have happened, and so they most likely were on a different timeline and were able to call in different things from where they were in their timeline on the higher dimension, on the higher timeline. So I don't know. I'm just putting things out there. If you have a contribution, I would love to hear what you have to say, and I will link the uh, video because I remembered it, but I wanted to see what she said. So I'll link the snippet of Guinan talking about the wrong timeline, and then I will leave a description also of the episode. This was episode 15 on season 3, which is my understanding came out in 1990, original air date 1990. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.